All right, flow getter, let's warm it up. Bring your hands to your hips and start with a high knee march, drawing belly button to spine, bringing shoulders down and back away from your ears, and think about elongating the top of your head to the ceiling, lifting your knees from your core, getting that circulation flowing. Moving into mini jumps. You can also do side toe taps if that suits you better instead of jumping. Come to standing, raise your arms up and over, side bend, stretch, reaching hands up to the ceiling as you lean to the side. Go ahead and switch arms. You can clasp fingers to wrist, moving down into a forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Rising back up into chair. We're going to pulse it out for a count of 10, being mindful to keep that core engaged, tuck that tailbone underneath your butt. Hands to heart, stepping back into a reverse lunge to high knee lift. Really lifting that knee from your core, being mindful of your front knee, that it doesn't track over your toes. And on the last one, go ahead and pause and hold for a count of 10 pulses. Come back up into chair, arms overhead, pulse it out for another count of 10. Hands to heart, reverse lunge on the other side to a high knee lift. Really pull that knee through using your abdominals. Being mindful of that front knee, keeping it behind your toes. Come back up into chair, arms overhead, pulse it out one more time. Standing and then forward fold, let it go. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. And just chill. Have a slight bend in your knees. Bring your hands to the mat. Step back into Warrior 2. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse your triangle. Exhale, triangle. Hands to the mat, low lunge, step forward, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Repeat on the other side, step back into Warrior 2. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse your triangle. Exhale, triangle. Bring your hands to the mat, step forward, and let it all go, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Bring your hands back to the mat, stepping into all fours, moving through a series of cat-cow, making sure matching movement to breath. We're going to perform 3 rounds of each. And then extend your right leg up and back and hold for a count of 10 pulses. Raise up your opposite arm, knee to opposite elbow crunch, engaging those abdominals, stabilizing your pelvis. And as you reach out, really think about extending through the heel of your foot and all the way through your hand, creating that power line. Moving back to a series of cat-cows, adding movement to breath for a count of 3 each. extend that left leg back and up and hold for a pulse, maintaining that core engagement, belly button to spine. Reach up your opposite arm, knee to opposite elbow crunch. Remember to breathe. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, reach. Exhale, crunch. Hands back to the mat. Into a modified plank to forearm push up for a count of 5 on each hand. Go ahead and switch hands if you haven't. Moving on to tricep push-ups for a count of 5, keeping those elbows hugged close to your rib cage. Moving into modified side plank with a leg lift. We're going to start with some hip pulses up for a count of 5. And then leg lifts for a count of 5. Come to laying on your back into a bridge. Hip pulses for a count of 10. Really still drawing belly into spine as you're pushing through their heels. Alternating leg lifts. So keep that bridge and now just switch lifting up the legs. Don't let your butt touch. Transitioning to modified side plank on the other side with a leg lift. Let's start with hip pulses up for a count of 5 to 10. You do you. Do what feels good. Leg lifts for a count of 5 to 10. Come to laying down on your back for another bridge series, hip pulses. Really push through those heels so you can feel your glutes fire as you pulse up. Now hold that bridge. We're going into some single leg bridges for a count of 5 to 10. If you got it in you, go for it. Go for 10. And switch. Again, pushing through that heel. You should be feeling the sweat now. Last exercise, we're going to do some alternating toe taps from a tabletop position. Now it's key to keep your core and engaged. If your back is coming up off the mat, you're not engaging your core. Alternating arm and leg extensions. This one's tricky. It makes you think, so take your time. Do about 10 reps of each if you can. Almost there. Let's cool down. Nice little reclined pigeon stretch for you. Switch legs. Got to stretch out that booty after that workout. I hope you're feeling the heat because I know I was. Go ahead and lay down for Savasana.